All right, boys, welcome to another UFC 4 show. Jeez Louise, this man is already losing his mind. Okay, it's gonna be one of those. Here we go. We're gonna use Anthony Joshua, who, of course, we just what? Oh my God. Okay. All right. Okay then. Let's try to figure this man out. It's been a minute since we ran into a Jon Jones player like this. It's been a long time. The absolutely obnoxious, try to get under your skin, Jon Jones style player. All right, so his thing is taunts, back up. As you try to enter the pocket, he's going to try to just muscle you back. Like push you back with like a, yeah, we go, push you back or shoot a takedown. So it's essentially playing keep away with some annoyance. All right, we got him. We got him. We got him. There we go. No. Players like this, honestly, they don't even annoy me anymore. They really don't. And I think it's just a conscious choice that I made a while ago where I'm just like, okay, I don't want to say that they don't annoy me. I just don't really live in that anymore, in the sense that, dude, I sound so freaking namaste. I don't live in anger anymore. I'm not trying to sound like that. I'm just saying, like, I feel like it's just a conscious decision, really, when certain things annoy you, if you're gonna stay there. What I do now, like, if I find myself getting annoyed by this guy right now, when this fight ends, I'm just going to shut the game off and go do something else. That's just really what it boils down to. He got it. And because of that, I've just found myself to enjoy gaming a lot more, right? Also, just like the realization of what they're trying to do. It's like, all right, you're trying to like piss me off. If I let that happen, then you have power over me. And like, I just don't want that. You know what I mean? So I just trying to be chill, you know? Trying to be chill. Plus, this is just round number 1. I'm looking at this man's stamina. It's not looking good. There we go. And he's not particularly very good. So we're going to get him. We'll get him out of here. Man, I wanted to talk about Anthony Joshua and that performance. Because This ugly mini game. We're fine though. We go. There we go. I've seen a lot of people talking about how they believe that fight was rigged and it was scripted. And I cannot wrap my head around that, guys. I'll be honest with you, man. And I've seen some, like, I mean, I saw Brandon. I guess it's not really saying much if I saw Brandon Schaub saying that. But I saw Brandon Schaub saying that. I've seen some people talking about how they believe the fight was absolutely scripted. And a big reason that they're given that the fight was scripted is because, you know, they're like, there's no way a professional elite level boxer like Anthony Joshua would not be able to find Jake Paul, find his chin for that long. They believe that it was set up that way. And guys, I just personally don't see it. There we go. I personally don't see that. We've seen this happen all of the time in martial arts, that a lot of times the inexperienced or the less experienced, unconventional athlete can give the more experienced, more conventional athlete a lot of trouble. Let's get this man out of there. There we go. We've seen that a lot of times as he quits. Big surprise. The unconventional guy giving the more conventional guy problems because it's just not patterns you're used to seeing, right? Like a lot of martial arts, it's all about pattern recognition. And if someone's coming in and freaking throwing all these weird looking strikes, a lot of times it'll take you a round or two to try to figure out what the guy is doing, figure out his timing, know how to set traps for him. He's not giving you all the normal reactions that another type of boxer would. And so it takes you a little bit of time to like just figure the guy out. And when you do, a lot of times it's absolutely devastating. And that's pretty much what we saw happen. But yeah, let's actually do one more fight. This one was just kind of bummy. So let's get one more. Tama Spinal. Kaijo and Edric. Camera. Yeah. Thought you glove. No, it says no glove touch. All right. Another thing that I would like to talk about in regards to this narrative that the fight was scripted. Honestly, guys, with situations like this, one thing my dad, one impact he made on me, well, teaching me how to think. He'll always talk about Occam's razor. And this is something that I've been applying in my life. And if you apply that to your life, bro, you realize that it's very wise. Occam's razor essentially states that the simplest explanation is usually the right one. And it's pretty much a fact. Like a good example, right? If you watch a magician disappear from the stage right in front of you, he does a disappearing act. Jesus Christ, what is going on today? All right. Looks like it's one of those days where I'm going to be grapple spooked. I think it's just because I'm picking... This man is spamming the clinch. I think it's just because I picked Anthony Joshua. Makes sense, all right? Yeah, if you were at a magic show and you watch a magician disappear himself from the stage right in front of you and instantly or within a few seconds reappear all the way behind you, right? It's like you have two options. You can either go with the simplest explanation or you can go with the complicated route. You could say, oh, maybe he built some kind of mirror contraption that is projecting his image from the front all the way to the back, and it's this like supercomputer graphics CGI thingy. You could think that, or you could just go for the simple explanation, which is it's a double. He has a twin. He has an identical twin. That's it. He disappeared. In the stage, and his twin reappeared behind me. That's the simplest explanation, and usually that's the right one. That's usually how they do tricks like that, right? And the same can be said for a lot of conspiracies people come up with, bro. Like, what you would have to do to rig a fight, to script it. One, Jake Paul and Anthony Joshua would have to agree to that. Which then leads you to question, what do they gain from doing it? What do you gain from that? So that's one. What does a sanctioned, professional, Olympic level boxer like Anthony Joshua gain from scripting a fight with Jake Paul? What does Jake Paul gain? Okay, you would say, well, if he scripts it in a way that he wins, like he knocks out, he beats Anthony Joshua, okay, sure. We can say he wins notoriety, he wins, legitimacy. People will start looking at him like a legitimate boxer, or he defeated the heavyweight. But like, if you're gonna script a fight, and we're supposed to assume you're doing that to gain something, why would you script yourself losing? Not just script yourself losing, but script yourself getting your jaw broken. That was a real punch that broke his jaw. We literally saw that. Okay, is that CGI then? Did they fake it? Did he put on a fake jaw? Is that fake blood also? People are saying it's, you know what I mean? And not just that, why would you script yourself losing in one of the most humiliating ways possible? Why would you script yourself constantly shooting takedowns on this man, looking pathetic? Why would you script yourself running the entire time? Literally running. And every time he gets close, you fucking fall into his crotch. No. Why would you script that? That would be way too complicated. And just a very stupid thing to even script. And then the biggest thing is, bro, it's so easy to keep a secret. It's so easy to conspire to do things when there are multiple people involved. Somehow you could say, you could sign an NDA and blah, blah, blah. NDAs get broken all the time. This would be so easy to leak. The amount of people out there that don't like Jake Paul, I'm pretty sure even some of his own people probably don't like him. And if they get wind that he's scripting fights. You know how easy it is for stuff like this to leak? So, when you really think about all that would have to be involved with them scripting this fight, dude, it seems like I'm literally replaying the Jake Paul fight right now. This man is just running. There we go. Woo. When you think about all that's involved in them scripting it versus the fight was real. It was a real fight. It was a real sanctioned fight. And, you know, Jake made a calculation that, you know, Anthony Joshua will take the fight in short notice. He's someone that's already known for being, you know, not having the best stamina. He's someone that's maybe on the slower side compared to how fast Jake could probably move, right? So they're probably banking, all right, I'm just going to move around, make him miss, force him to whiff, and maybe around round number 6, maybe we'll get him out of there, right? He's taking the fight on short notice. He's been known to have cardio issues. A lot of this was calculated on Jake's part. It didn't pan out the way he wanted it, but you know, you beat someone like Anthony, you gain legitimacy. It was a real fight, boys. It was a real fight. Occam's razor. Simplest explanation is the real one. That's the simplest explanation right here is that they had a real fight. They had a real boxing match. They were trying to knock each other out. Anthony was trying to knock him out. It took him some time to find him because Jake is weird and unconventional and he's moving around, and when it's easier than a lot of people think to be purely defensive, like purely defensive in every martial arts I've ever seen. Hell, even in jiu-jitsu, bro. Like, if a black belt mounts you and your entire goal is just to shell up, tighten everything up, keep your knees to your elbow, keep everything tight so he can't extend you. Because, I mean, in jiu-jitsu, you need extension to be able to submit it. If you keep everything tight, it can take a long time for him to pry you open, pause, before breaking you. Pause. Boom, boom. Hey! There we go. Saw that one. Same exact sequence I got him with last round. What do you mean close one? Are you guys out of your minds today, bro? This is what y'all got going on in UFC 4. But yeah, man, that fight was not scripted in my opinion. But if you think it was, you go right ahead and let me know why you think so in the comment section below. And okay, I guess we'll read that. But there you go. Anthony Joshua. I hope I haven't called him Anthony Johnson this whole entire time. I do that. Oh, I do that sometimes. My apologies if I have. But Anthony Joshua, Fighter Showcase, UFC 4. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, leave a like on it. And I'll see you boys later with a brand new one. As always, stay safe. Peace out. Have a good one.